Hey, my name is Leo. Welcome if you're new here. I quit my $80,000 corporate 9-to-5 job 2 months ago because I figured out I really hated it. And I'm trying to figure out this year what I enjoy doing and my passions and interests. So let me show you the harsh truth and reality after leaving such a stable 9-to-5 job. Right now, I'm currently waiting for orders on DoorDash, as you can see, because the financial stress of leaving a 9-to-5 and then figuring out how to make income has been the most stressful thing. I think people believe that quitting the 9-to-5 and stability to start something is the hardest part, but since doing it, I actually think that might be the easiest part of this whole journey. The actual work and hard work comes in after you quit. This year is really going to be about learning to be comfortable in these uncomfortable situations. And I think I'm getting better at it, except it's going to take a couple more months. But on that note, I don't want to keep complaining and down about the situation I'm currently in my life. I chose this path and this is something I wanted to try. So I'm going to try to do it with a smile on my face and with the best attitude possible. I'm ready to quit it all. Kind of triggered. So let's run this DoorDash. But I'm not getting any orders. Look at that. We got an order. This looks pretty good, so I'm gonna take it. Hi, I have a pickup order for DoorDash.
Yes.
Let's get this first order of the day delivered and then make our money. So I have worked part-time jobs before in the past when I was in college. I was a server, I did package handling at like FedEx. But back then I was doing it because I wanted more fun money and to buy things that were like not needs or necessities. Those were just wants like tattoos and clothes. But now I'm doing this DoorDash for money. It's a lot different, and I can definitely empathize a lot more with people who actually need to do this to cover their living expenses. So I do have more appreciation of the position I was in and feel more blessed that I was able to go to college and had the luxury of even working the corporate life, because we might think it's average, but that's the life actually most people in poverty or like low income households are striving to be. That's the normal life or the high-end life that people want. I think we're here. Let's go deliver this first order of the day. Delivery order for. It's also St. Patrick's Day, or the parade is today here in Chicago, so everyone's out wearing green. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Haha, boom. Gotta take a picture. Got the first delivery of the night done. Now let's go look for more orders. Also, as we camp out and wait for the next order here, let's talk about some of the struggles and challenges that I face right after quitting my job. Definitely the biggest worry in my life now is financial stress and where I'm gonna, or if I'm gonna make enough money to pay rent or just keep dipping into my savings and seeing my savings and checking accounts tank. Another challenge that I face is self-doubt and wondering if this is what's meant for me from God and like this is my path, or if I'm just not meant for this, and start to wonder if I should get a 9-to-5 job again, and I'm setting myself back in that career path, which is the one I'm supposed to be going to, because I just don't know what the end result is going to be after this year is over. Also, considering the gas price is $4.76 here in Chicago, I do think DoorDash is really not worth it. Oh shit, I just got another order though. Yeah, this is worth it. But yeah, $4.76, and I think there's a lot of DoorDash delivery drivers, but not enough demand. So I personally think this should be a very short-term thing if you decide to try to do DoorDash in Chicago, and probably find like another part-time job that's a little more stable in the sense of income. So this year is about finding my passions and interests and letting my creative outlet out. I'm not sure if it's going to be YouTube that I'm so passionate about that I want to continue doing, whether it's bartending, making drinks and making it in a creative way, or starting like a clothing business or doing some online type of venture. But I am going to try everything out within my financial circumstances and really figure out what this journey is going to be and what my passions are without actually having quit the 9-to-5 job and feeling like this every single day and being in this uncomfortable spot of uncertainty. I don't think I could have gotten stronger or overcome like some of these thoughts. Damn, that actually took forever. And that slows down like the amount of time I work, right? Or how much I get paid for the hour. But we're gonna go drop these 2 delivery orders off and then hopefully get an order back to back. Let's go. So I fucking hate lying, but unfortunately, you know, some family members won't understand. So for my dad especially, and my cousin and other family members aside from my mom and my brother, I do have to lie and say that I'm still working like my corporate 9-to-5 job. So every time I kind of talk to them, which happened actually yesterday, had to lie to them and tell them everything's going fine. Yeah, still working, you know, busy season. But yeah, that feeling of just having to lie kind of sucks. This order was super not worth it because I went to a Taco Bell and since it's Saturday night and everyone's out, it was absolutely packed. I had to wait like 30 minutes inside just to get the order. So yeah, I'm ready to quit it all. Kind of triggered. Honestly, that's the thing with quitting your corporate job and then doing like a part-time job like this. A lot of my corporate job was my identity and who I was as a person. So stripping all of that away and figuring out like what my worth is or what my value is to myself in my head, that's really what I'm trying to work on this year. If you also want to quit your 9-to-5 job or your corporate life, trying to climb up that corporate ladder because you feel like it's unfulfilling and life's just passing by you, my advice is hold off on it and do it as a side hobby and just hustle twice as hard unless you can live rent free, because top line is going to be of your expenses will be rent, right? Like that's the highest expense you have. So if you could cut that down to 0 by staying at your parents' place, then by all means do it. But if you can't decrease rent by like living with roommates or living in a very small studio, then I don't think you should until the other side hustle blows up bigger. But obviously, you know, sometimes people in life hit a breaking point where you're just like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I need to quit and then figure something out, which is kind of what happened to me. You will face a lot of challenges that you didn't expect and learn a lot about yourself and grow as a person during this time. So in the end, it will be net positive regardless of what you try and how it ends up, even if you fail. Just remember, like, the thing is, like, when you're 35, you'll look back on life and be like, oh, remember like in my 20s when I tried that crazy thing and risked it all, but it didn't work out. I'm still so glad I tried that. I feel like that will still be my mentality if all things go to shit and I reflect back in my like 30s or 40s. I just got another order. We're gonna make this delivery, but I wanted to end the video off, or I wanted to give some encouragement to myself as well as anyone who wants to try this. Don't be afraid to try, just see where it goes. Just don't give up, have a more clear vision for yourself of what you want to accomplish in the time period or span you give yourself to quit. Actually, I'm just gonna end the video off by saying, YOLO baby. You only live once, fuck it, right? This is what we made today on Saturday. 1050, 25, 16, 750, 850. Total comes out to 6750. Yeah, if I divide that by how many hours I worked today, which is 6. No, not 6. 5 hours, comes out to 1350 an hour. So that's pretty gross considering I didn't subtract how much gas I used for it. But, you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong because it's just my first week trying it. Except I still don't think it's worth it. Even if it's like 15 an hour, I think it's better probably for me to get a job at like Costco or Target. But I have some other part-time ideas in mind, so I think this is okay for short term. Thank you for watching the video, and comment your thoughts on if you work the corporate 9-to-5 life right now, if there's something else you want to be doing, or if you really like your job too, because I have friends who enjoy their corporate life and the stability and the work-life balance is great. I'm not here to make anyone change their opinions about their 9-to-5, but I am curious to know if there's a lot of people like me who just find no fulfillment in the work or dislike the corporate life in general. I will see you in the next video. Peace.